Management Skills Training Program, Video 5-1. Okay, you finally reached the last video. In this video, we'll think about what characteristics a leader needs to have to be an innovative leader. And we'll watch 3 manga videos of 2 excellent leaders. Let's begin. Let me talk about the necessity of change and innovation. Things have changed, and things are now changing more rapidly. And things will be changing much more rapidly. And the longevity of a company is said to be around 30 years. Look at this pandemic. An innumerable number of companies have gone out of business worldwide. People have lost their jobs. However, once the pandemic has subsided, the world economy is expected to grow bigger than the pre-pandemic. A famous biologist, Charles Darwin, once said that it is not the strongest of the species that survives, nor the most intelligent that survives. It is the one that is most adaptable to change. Companies are sort of a species, right? They need to survive in the constantly changing environment. And to survive, a company or organization needs to change. But it is not that easy. Why? There are many factors that prevent them from changing. 1, people do not want to change. It's easy to keep doing the same thing. It's tough to do something different. 2, they are not aware of the necessity of change or innovation. 3, even if someone notices issues, they think that would be someone else's job. They think the issues wouldn't last long. 4, although they understand the necessity of the change, they don't know how to do it. So we need leadership for change and innovation. This graph shows a typical growth curve of a company. Entry, growth, maturity, and decline. They need to start restructuring while they are in the maturity stage. It's too late to start when they fall into the decline stage. So what is a good leader? What kind of capacities do they have? You might know many great leaders in the world and your country. Let's think about the characteristics of a good leader in the following slides. First, let me summarize the missions of a leader as follows. Forming the vision and the strategy. Motivating people. Training and coaching followers. And forming the vision and the strategy includes setting the vision and the strategy for the company as a going concern and achieving corporate objectives under the change of business environment. And it also includes giving long-term and dynamic viewpoints and setting up the vision which attracts people and unifies people, and scrapping existing frameworks and build new innovative frameworks. And by training and coaching followers, a leader can win followers' hearts and minds. and put his team together. I will explain leadership based on the leadership structure theory. In this theory, the characteristics of a good leader are called the leadership cores. The leadership cores are defined as the three elements that an excellent leader has. The first one is capacity. A leader needs to have a capacity to lead their teams to success. Your member won't follow you if they don't think you have enough capacity to win the battle. The next one is humanity. A leader needs to have humanity that makes members wish to construct a human relationship with them. And third one is consistency. In addition to capacity and humanity, an excellent leader has to have consistency. If a leader treats one of the members unfairly, favorably, or unfavorably, even just temporarily, the members would lose trust in him. They won't follow you. Let's look at one of the leadership cores, capacity. Capacity consists of these three abilities: decision-making, taking action, and communication. As for decision-making, it's safe to say that it is the most important element in these three. Because taking action can also be done by other members, but the leader must show the direction the members move in first. And the leader must decide how the team should act, especially when they face tough situations. And to make a decision, a leader must have the knowledge, logical thinking, and courage. As for taking action, a leader must lead the team by showing an example of action and behavior. And communication ability is also indispensable for a leader. Suppose a leader has an excellent capability, but does not have communication ability. In that case, the members are unable to know it and they would not follow him. So communication ability is necessary to attract members by showing them the leader's leadership cores. Let's look at the next leadership core, humanity. Humanity consists of these two items: affection and ethics. As for affection, a leader must respect and care for others. No matter how brilliant a leader might be, no one would want to follow him if he doesn't show any sign of affection to his members. And as for ethics, a leader should be fair, sincere, and morally right. If a leader favored a specific member, the other members would lose trust in him. A leader must treat their members equally. And also, if a leader behaved against morals, the members would not follow him. The last leadership core is consistency. Consistency can be broken down into three elements: time consistency, relation consistency, and circumstance consistency. As for the time consistency, a leader must not change their attitude depending on time. Suppose that a leader who usually talks softly and politely suddenly shouts at you just because he is in a bad mood. Do you want to follow that leader? As for the relation consistency, a leader must not change their attitude depending on whether he's talking to his supervisor or subordinates. If your leader is always apple polishing towards his supervisor and arrogant to you, how do you feel? As for the circumstance consistency, a leader must not lose his temper even if he's frustrated with a difficult situation. A leader must be calm even in an emergency. This table is a summary of the leadership cores that I have just explained. I made this slide just for your convenience. Based on the leadership structure theory, we will analyze the leadership cores of the two men, Mr. Shinichiro Honda and Mr. Takeo Fujisawa. They created Honda Motor Corporation. Mr. Shoichiro Honda is a founder of Honda Motors, and he took care of technology and the production in Honda. Mr. Takeo Fujisawa was in charge of financing and sales. You can watch the Honda movies at these YouTube sites. The series of Honda movies consists of 6 films, but this time we'll watch the first 3. The duration of the videos is about 45 minutes combined. This is the last set of quizzes. Probably most of you can get a perfect score. Good luck. Assignment 5-1. In this assignment, you need to analyze the 2 Honda men's leadership cores. Watch the 3 manga videos that I've already explained and write your findings in the following table. The strengths columns are 4 good points you find in the videos about each man, and prioritize them according to the importance that you feel. Assignment 5-2. You've analyzed the strengths of the 2 excellent leaders. Not everyone can be a strong leader like them, but probably you must have felt that there is something you can learn from them. So the last question is, as a manager, what points in the videos do you wish to adopt in your management activities? This is the last video of the Management Skills Training Program. Thank you for watching. You will learn a lot, but you know, it's easier said than done. I hope that you put even a few of them into practice at your workplace. Oh, don't forget to submit your last answer sheet by the deadline. I'm looking forward to seeing you again. Thank you very much.